Hi guys, how we going? Well, how's this look? This is good? Hope so. I put a light in, so hopefully this looks a bit better. So okay, I'm going to do a few diamond painting stuff. This next one, it's not going to be very long, but I'm going to go through the diamond paintings or DPs that I've already done. I'm going to give you some history on them, some back history on them, some information so you understand, and I hope you enjoy. I am going to be including the next diamond painting that I'm going to be buying and I'm going to be doing, and when I get all my stuff together and I actually do get that, I will be vlogging each night that I do it, so that we will go through it from the very beginning, from setting it up and getting everything ready to me doing it, and we'll have a talk and a chat and stuff while I'm doing it, and then as each part gets done, you will see it coming together. And then what I will do is I will take you through how I roll out the drills so that they don't pop. I have gone through that before in one of the vlogs, but it's better to see it rather than hear it, you know, because you can hear something but you can visualize something else. Do you know what I mean? So I will be going through that, and then I will be going through the process of me hanging it. So there you go. So hope you enjoy it, and let's get on with it, hey?
Can we skip to the good part?
Okay, here we go. Okay, now this first one that you see, sorry about that guys, the camera went off. Okay, this one this is the first one. Okay, now this is the first diamond painting I ever did. Okay, now put that like that. Okay, now it was the first diamond painting I had ever done. It had 57 colours in it, and it was round. The drills were round. Now the backstory behind this, now I've forgotten the size of this one, but it was, I think it was 60 by 90 or something like that, so it wasn't very big. I mean, it seemed big to me at the time, because it's the first one I'd ever done, and it's a full, it's not a partial, it's a full. Okay, the background to this is that I'm part of a dog group. I haven't been in years and years and years, but I'm part of a dog club here in Morwell, and one of our instructors he had a German Shepherd called Jet, and I've even forgotten the guy's name now. Isn't that terrible? But anyway, he taught the beginners class, and he always had Jet with him. Now Jet was an old girl. She wasn't young, but she was very sick. They had to have Jet put to sleep. Derek and Jet. And they had to put Jet to sleep. Now, after they'd had her cremated and everything like that, and around about 2 months after they had Jet put to sleep, Derek got really sick. So he went to the hospital in the city, and he had tests and stuff like that, and they discovered through the tests that got done that he had stage 4 cancer, and he didn't have long to go. Now, I was over at their place one day, and there was a photo of him and Jet. And I said to his wife, Lynn, I said, would it be okay with you if I had a copy, if you could send me a copy of that photo, because it was digital, if you could send me a copy of that photo, please. I would like to do a diamond painting of that photo with Derek and Jet in it, and give it to Derek as a gift. Plus, once Derek had passed on, I knew it would be like an heirloom type thing for Lynn to have both to have both Derek and Jet in a reasonably big picture. It was reasonably big, put it that way. And she agreed, and she gave me the photo, and I had it all printed out and everything like that, and that's how that photo came to be. Now, I gave that to Derek on New Year's Day, around about 2, 3, 4, probably maybe 6 years ago. And he was absolutely thrilled with it. And 1.5 weeks after I gave it to him, he passed away. Now, I sealed it with Mod Podge. Big mistake. I haven't seen it since, but I do believe that the Mod Podge turned Derek's eyes and glasses bright red. Why, I don't know. As I said, I haven't been back. I haven't seen Lynn, and I haven't seen the DP. So I don't know. I haven't seen it. But that's another reason why I don't like using Mod Podge. So but she left it so long without framing it that the drills were dropping off. So yeah, but that is Derek and Jet. So that was my first one. My second one is this one. And this is of my boxer, Gypsy. Now, after doing Jet and Derek, I got stuck into it again. I got right back into it, and I decided to do this one of Gypsy. Now, this one was a bit bigger. I was going big time with this one. Now, this one was twice as big, as the one that I did with Jet and Derek. You could put the first one I did, you could put that on one side, and on the other side you could have fitted it again, so it was twice as big. Okay. Now, once again, that one of Jet and Derek, that took me about 7 months to do, and this one of Gypsy took me about 10 months to do. I decided to do one of Gypsy because one, I wanted to, and two, I wanted to have one for myself because I'd already given one to Lynn. I wanted one for myself, and I thought, well, what better way to go than to do one of my own dog. Now, Gypsy's one got done in square drill. The first time I used the square, and again, I'd Mod Podged it, but I didn't have any issues with the canvas. I didn't have any issues with the drills or the canvas or anything Mod Podging it, like apparently Lynn did with Derek and Jet. It didn't distort the drills, it didn't change them a different colour, nothing. Once again, I really wouldn't recommend Mod Podge. It's the last time I used Mod Podge, and I won't use Mod Podge again. I refuse. I just won't use it. It can take the sparkle away. You can get like 40% of the sparkle to stay in, but that's why people do diamond paintings, for the sparkle. So I don't do Mod Podge. If I was to do Mod Podge, it would probably be on the new beads that they brought out now. These ones that you're seeing in these canvases I've got now, that I've done, have all been, now I've got to think of the name of the drill, have all been resin. They've all been resin drills. They now have one out called glass drills, and they are more sparkly, more deep in colour, more in your face colour, and I have been told that if you do Mod Podge, they don't affect the sparkle at all, not at all. So I'm thinking about the next one that I do, I'm thinking about getting the glass. Now, I think Gypsy was around about, I know she was just over 100, something by 100, I think. She was pretty big, and there would have been around about 30 colours in this one. As I said, Gypsy took me around about 10 months to do. Now not only did I Mod Podge Gypsy, but I also went out and I also got her framed with glass and all of that sort of. Last time I ever do that, it's so expensive. It cost me nearly $400. I'm still paying it off. It's cost me $400 just to frame it. So, and it's heavy. So, I would never recommend doing it again, unless you're made of money and you can afford it, and you're strong, or you've got a good strong guy or a strong person that can lift the damn things up and hang them on your wall. Unless you've got all of that, don't frame the big ones. The little ones, yeah, not so bad. Big ones, not worth it. I've got better things to do with $400 than to spend it on framing. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, here we go. Now this next one is the largest one I've done yet. It was taken from a photo that I took at my niece's daughter's 10th birthday party, and I thought it would be a good idea to get a family photo, so I'm in it as well. Now the people that are in it is my niece Rhiannon. Now she's the one that's got the Everly top, dark top on. Marley is the little girl that's got her arm around her with the glasses. She's a little 10-year-old. Well, she's not 10 anymore, she's 13 now. But, yeah, let me just move this over. There you go. The young lady in the crop top is Kayla. That's my other niece's daughter. I'm the one that's sort of like in the centre sort of thing there. With the striped top and the hair, and then the young gentleman that's down below, don't think dirty guys, you know what I mean, that's the guy that's in the photo is my niece's son Dylan. So you've got Rhiannon, Marley, Kayla and Dylan, and then you've got myself. Now, I wanted to give this to Rhiannon as a birthday gift, but it took me nearly 12 months to finish. It was 130 by 155 in size, so it was big. It had 60 colours in it, and I did it all in square drill. I did a lot of mistakes with this one. For one, I got told to put it on chipboard by a DPR that lives just around the corner from myself. So of course I put it on chipboard, don't I? Well, it was as heavy as hell. It took me 30 minutes to load it in the car, and I had to get Dylan to unload it and carry it inside the house when I got to my niece's place. It was huge. It's so big, you couldn't hang it on the wall. She had to lean it up against myself. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, well, how big is big, right? I'm about 5'6". I'm about 5'5", 5'6", and it was taller than me. It came about that much taller than me, so it was about that much taller than I am. That's how tall it was, right? So it's tall, and it was wide. Like, it was like, oh gee, it's not even going to, you're not even going to be able to see it here. But and wide. I mean, I could stretch my arms out like full length, and that's how wide it was. So it's pretty big. Now, as I said, I didn't laminate it, I epoxied it, and I got through 3 bottles, I think, 3 bottles, so that's 3 coats of it. It was still not enough, okay? I would recommend epoxy to anybody. I helped a lady in one of the groups. She had a tiger DP, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and she didn't know how to epoxy, so I travelled, I think it took me 45 minutes to get from here to her place. We had some lunch and stuff like that, and I helped her epoxy, and there was 3 of us doing it. And by the time she'd finished and she let it dry in the garage, and it was a fairly big DP, it wasn't small, it was quite big, it looked like a painting. And I don't mean like a DP painting, I mean it like a painting some artist had painted on canvas. It was absolutely stunning. She was thrilled, but she used that white board that I said to use in one of my other vlogs. She used that, so it was light. She didn't have any problem lifting it or anything like that. It was as light as anything. So that was that. Now, not long after I'd given this to Rhiannon, we had a falling out over Rhiannon's girlfriend, and Rhiannon has since disowned me. And no, it's not going to get patched up. She's been like this. She's disowned me for the last 3 years. She's kept this going. She won't answer my phone calls. She won't answer my texts. She won't answer any of my messages. And she's even got to the stage now where when I post something on her Facebook page to see if she'll reply, she deletes it. So it's as if I never even posted anything. The kids have all gone sour, and they don't even communicate with me. I'm lucky if Dylan replies to me maybe once every 2 years or something like that, and even then it's just straight to the point. It's like blunt. It's not a conversation. It's either a yes or a no or a what or yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know, it's straight to the point, you know. Marley, well, she doesn't even reply, and I know they see the messages because, well, Rhiannon doesn't even bother to look, but I secretly think Rhiannon's blocked me, or she's put me on invisible or something like that, so that I don't, or she's unfollowed me, so that it looks like, you know, she's good. But when you unfollow somebody in Facebook and Messenger, then you still appear to, you know, be getting everything, but you don't see anything. So that's what I think that's happened. Marley, on the other hand, she didn't, and she was looking at my messages, and she just wouldn't reply back. I mean, I wished her a happy birthday for her 13th, and she saw it, but she never replied back. So after about 3 years, going on 4 years, it'll be 4 years next year, of being totally, you know, rejected by family. See, now that light's gone out. Hang on a minute. Well, the battery's gone flat, so I've got to recharge it. So, see the difference? So we're going to have to keep going like this. I got sick and tired of it, and I thought, why do I need to be treated like this by family? There's no need. I could be dead tomorrow, and they wouldn't even care, and it'd be too late then, wouldn't it? So, you know, I mean, they're just being ridiculous. So, and I've got a very strong suspicion it's due to one of my other nieces who lives in Queensland, because Rhiannon's just not long ago got back in contact with her, and she absolutely hates my guts because she misinterpreted something I said about my late sister, and she's interpreted it the wrong way, and she went and told the other family members, and they've taken it the wrong way because she's told them what I said that I didn't say, and she's twisted it, and so they think the worst of me, she thinks the worst of me. So she's got hold of Rhiannon, and she's told Rhiannon I don't know what, but I would imagine not anything very good, because as soon as Rhiannon got in contact with Kerry, then Rhiannon didn't want anything, and I don't mean maybe anything at all, to do with me. So there you go. So that's that. And then this next one, I'm going to order this, and I'm going to do this one. Now I'm going to do it in the glass beads, and it is of an Australian artist's painting. So I'm going to do this one next. I'm not quite sure how large it will be. I've had at least 3-4 years break from doing the DPs, so I'm sort of like really looking forward to doing another one. And so when I get this one, I will, as I said, I will take you guys along with me from you know, unpacking it, like taking it out of the box, to setting it all up, to getting it all ready to do, to me doing it in bits and pieces, in stages, to, you know, getting it ready to hang, and then me putting it on the wall. So that's what's going to happen with that one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my little DP collection. I have got at least, I would say I've got at least 20 different photos or pictures that I want to gradually get done into DPs and do. I do the really big ones, I don't do the little ones. So it takes me usually around about 12 months, roughly around about 12 months from beginning to end, to do them. So when I start it with you guys, be prepared, because it's going to go for a long time. And there are like little shows and stuff, like the Royal Melbourne Show, or art shows and stuff like that, you know, country fairs and all of that sort of thing, that you can go to, and you can enter your diamond paintings into them, and you can win prizes and stuff like that. So I'd like to do that. That would be really cool. There is also a cruise. I don't know whether they still do it now, but they did a few years ago before COVID hit, and it is only specifically for the diamond painters, and they go on a 14-day cruise. I don't know where they go, but they go somewhere, and they all get together and they all have a good time. But like I said, I'm not quite sure. I don't exactly remember where I saw that. I saw that in Facebook. And I don't know if they still do it now, because as I said, that was before COVID. So I'm not quite sure if they've resumed doing all that sort of thing. Who I'm going to get the diamond painting from, I'm not sure. I will let you know when I do the order, and because it's going to be big, so it's probably going to cost me about $200 or $300 just for the canvas. And yeah, so we'll go from there. So with that, I hope, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed it. And nothing much has really happened today. I did go out and in the chicken run today. So I've been collecting chicken manure, and making fertilizer. So that was exciting, and it's rained all day, so lucky me, I got soaking wet. I also did some trellis work for the grapevine, and I fixed up the trellising for my boysenberry, and that's had 2 showers. Had one when I got up, and then I had another one after I'd been in chicken poo. So there you go. So as I said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Cheers, guys.